This video will not be cut. There will not be any dead part beside the ending and the beginning where I just record. And as you can see in the title, this is how to grow closer to God and be fulfilled in life. But first, let me tell my journey toward Christ. At first, I discovered self-improvement in 2022, end of 2022 or the beginning of 2023. I started by listening Andrew Tate. I watch his content. His reel keep showing up in my Instagram feed, and I got into it. And then it goes on. Hamza, I started listening to Hamza again, and he gives good advice, but he still engaged in degeneracy in some of his video. And in 2023, I watched them, and that was before I have the desire to know how to make money. I was focused on my fitness aspect. I was working out every day, 7 days a week, and I got my physique in check. And in 2023, I feel like working out is not enough. So why not make money? Why not find a skill to make money? In which 2023, I also focused on money, but it wasn't full 100%. And 2024, I cutted everything off beside my fitness. And yeah, I basically cutted everyone off beside a few of my bros, and I was focusing on making money. Every day I keep forcing the result in, working. I barely skip a day. If I skip a day, that means I'm too busy with school, my schedule is packed. But out of 365 days, I only miss I think 10 days, 30 days worth of work. I was basically a machine working towards money, and I got it. I've cracked the code. And now in 2025, I guess I will be focusing in my relationship with Christ, trading. Each year I will be improving a certain aspect of my life and be the master of all realms. And in around I think 2023 and early 2024, I have really desired, to go on I guess Dubai, drive supercar, I guess, buy luxury things, have a mansion, but I don't even desire that much before. But right now, I don't even want a mansion. I just want a simple cabin in the nature, like near the woods, and I'm fulfilled. And I found Christ in the mid 2023, and how it show up to my Instagram reel again. I just keep watching it, and the gospel is inside of me, and then I started reading the Bible, not actually reading it, just not actually understanding it, just look at the words. And yeah, I mostly listen to people talking about the words. And here is why you should surrender to God. Because in this world, we all have infinite desire. We will always want the next thing, but the resources is limited. For example, if I want to buy a 100k Lambo, but what do I need? Money. Money is the first thing I need. But money is limited. We will never have unlimited money. So this is why limited resources, infinite desire. Because you always want to chase the next thing when you got the things that you wanted. And you will never be fulfilled. But what will fulfill you? Surrendering to God. Let God handle everything. Let God be the center of your security. How to surrender to God? First one, is the most easiest, prayers. Okay, pray this with me. Dear Heavenly Father, I want to surrender everything to you. I'm fully ready despite how much I'm fully ready to surrender to you, and whatever happens. Guide me with your Holy Spirit and live in righteous. Amen. And you can do a cross sign if you want. And second, you need this is the most crucial thing. Cut out of all your old sins, as many as possible. No, all of it. For example, these are my old sins. I don't gossip anymore. I think I don't do it anymore, like few months already. I don't talk bad about people. Whenever I have a problem with people, I'll just go up to them and tell them straight into their face, but these are the two sins that I commit sometimes daily, as because when I'm with my bros, we are teens, we are curious about things, and and sometimes when we are bored in class, me and my bros just be blasting out gay jokes, making gay jokes, talking topics that are beyond illegal. Okay, I don't wanna share anything about it because it will get me arrested. And laziness is a big part in my life, and it's what holding me back, which is the laziness for instant gratification. For example, watching YouTube, and slouching, not working, just doing all the useless stuff like playing video games. And you get it. Change your environment. You should be changing your environment, because when you change your environment, when you change your environment, you are giving yourself a new identity, and the new identity of you is that you are fully submitted to God, and you are God, and the Christ is living inside of you. So change your environment, because back then when I would slouch, I would just be lazy. I will work with my light clothes and just a laptop and a mouse. I won't change my laptop, I change it into a Mac. Because aside upgrading it, but this also play a huge role in changing my identity. And I use a headphone right now. Like that, I will use an old one, a broken one, a wire one, I guess. And I would change my mouse. I change everything in my environment. I turn the light on, etc. I change my environment. This shows that I'm not my old self anymore. And third and fourth, let God into your life. Just imagine when you are doing anything, think about, would Jesus do it? If yes, then go for it. If no, then get out of it as soon as possible. Don't let it infect your brain. Now, all these peasants, never mind. All these people, all these short attention span, astrogenesis have go away. They have just exited the video. We'll go on the unfiltered mode. What does unfiltered mode mean? I'll say anything I want in my mind, and I'll give you the realest and the best source in this guide. Action steps. Get out of a comfort zone. Please just get out of it. For example, if you're scared of women, if you're scared of talking with people, talk to one people, or just say good morning, hi to a stranger every day. For me, I was scared of women. I forced myself to say hi every day to a girl. Who cares if they think you're a weirdo? Who cares if they think you're a pedo or something, Get out of your comfort zone. Because only 10% of people judge you. Who cares? It's their problem. They have a problem with socializing, then it's on them. Help people out. Do you know why church have all this service? Because we need help people out. For me, fulfillment is helping people out, enjoying it, living in nature, living in presence, living looking at new things around me, and helping people out plays a big part in my life. Yesterday I was my bros is having problem with some stuff, and then although I wanted to go out and get McDonald's and go back home as soon as possible, I help him out, because you will find a joy when you help people out. And it doesn't, maybe you lose sometimes, but who cares? You want God in your life. And next, don't read the Bible. Don't read it. Study it. If you look at the words, you analyze each word and take it into action. You analyze them deeply. For example, if you find, for example, Matthew 6:33, seek the kingdom of Lord, and those will be added to you. Do you understand what it means? If not, Google it. Ask ChatGPT. and take action on it. If you don't take action, all these things are useless. Seek peace. Peace for me, like I say, is helping people, enjoying nature, being in present moment. Peace can be different for you. You need to find out. But when you seek peace, you are like, how do I explain? You are abiding one of the Bible's value, which is peace. For me, I'm in entrepreneurship. I wanna make money, so I don't have to work a 9 to 5. And the luxury car, Lamborghini, Bugatti, Koenigsegg, I don't want it. I mean, they are cool to have, but this is not my goal. I just want to have time freedom and do whatever I want and do whatever God's want and seek peace. And the last, talk about Christ with your bros. If your bro is Muslim, atheist, you try mentioning the topic about Christ and see how they react. If they react like a demon, they just repel, I don't know how to explain. They just called you out, say you are like a cult, etc. You just save yourself a bullet. You dodge a bullet with yourself. But if they're atheists, they just like, okay, they are willing to listen, but they're atheists. Just have them in your life. Just be cautious if they will try to pull you away from her. Or you can find a brother of God. What do you mean? Find a Christian friend. The bro I help out, he's also a Catholic. We talk about Christ, while we were just walking to McDonald's, eating. Eating with bros is really meal therapy. But let's get back to the point. Talk. Find a brother of God, find a friend, find a community like church, and talk about Christ with your bros. And because I remember there's a verse, I forgot which verse, but it talks about one iron sharpens iron. So iron sharpens irons. The Bible even say that if you are lone wolf versus like two people, two mates that are together, you will most likely lose. Here are some extra action steps that will really get you want to submit to Christ. Feel the pain of your fear, or don't feel it, experiencing it. For me, it's regret, emptiness, and losing everything. I actually experienced regret a few days ago in Monday, the girl stuff, etc. And yeah, it's complicated. You can watch my previous video if you wanna know. Feel it. You can visualize yourself in the pain and the fear. I don't know how effective it will be, but you wouldn't really want to like experience it, like, because it will cost you a lot. But if you have experienced it, I want you to feel it again. Feel the pain of it, and you have nowhere to go, nowhere to escape beside coming back to Christ. And second one, this is like, if you are rich and stuff, go on a meaningful trip. If you want to go to Greece, Italy, go for it, go. But make sure the day before, after you return, is the, like, for example, if you have school, if you work a job and you dislike them, set the date set your return date into before the school starts. Trust me, you will hate it. You just wish you can stay in Italy for more. Just stay in whatever country you want and go on a meaningful trip a lot more. And of course, as I'm saying that you go to a trip, you be present. Don't just bring out or just scroll Instagram reel. Go on a minute. Be present in the moment. And you can also try returning to your old habits. You won't. Just trust me, you won't. You don't want to return because how do I explain? You go on a trip, you experience what like God's blessing is. And when you try returning to your old habits so soon, you will not want to do it. You don't want to lose the blessing. You want the blessing to keeps going. And change your environment, like I said just now. It's budget friendly. You can just move Move your working space into your bedroom, although it's not ideal, you will slouch. Move it maybe maybe you have an extra room that is no use. Put a desk and put your laptop on it. Just change everything else that's surrounding you. For example, if you got a messy book like near you, empty it, clean it up, and then next. This is the worst of the day, and which is very important. Corinthians 10 verse 10, chapter 10 verse 31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do it all for the glory of God. Let me repeat, do it all for the glory of God. You are doing everything for the glory of God. For example, if I drink this coffee, I'm doing it for the glory of God. The McDonald's I said, because I wanna buy a Bible there, and the only store that's near me have the Bible, and the only restaurant I went to eat is McDonald's. But I tried making the McDonald's as healthy as possible, and I did not choose ice cream etc. as my side dish. I instead chooses like healthy meal like corn, like coffee for me, because I think coffee can energize me and like be energized and teach you guys all this good sauce. I put eggs, cheese into my McChicken, and it was just protein, pure protein. The chickens, there are some fried, but I try making it as healthy as possible. Do it all for the glory of God. Imagine if you are doing this, will you like do it in God's name? But for example, if you're sinning, will you do it in God's name? No, then don't sin. It's easy. This is the last one. And I guarantee, if you never work for you, if you don't do this guy is all wasted. It's all useless. Like, let me check how many minutes in I'm recording. I also check, hope my recording don't fail. 70 minutes. If you don't do this, your 70 minutes of your time and maybe worth 3 years of lesson is useless. Congrats, you just waste yourself. You just wasted 70 minutes and 3 years worth of lesson. Congrats, you just wasted that. If you don't take action, trust me, you will save 2 years. Or either you will save 2 years of your life, or you will waste them. Of course, we want to save, right? So take action. Take all the action steps that I gave you, or stay a sin, or stay unfulfilled, or stay lost. Take action. I repeat again. Take action. Take freaking action. And this is all. I'll see you all in the next one. And remember, I wanna repeat this again because I love it. Take action or stay unfulfilled.